Pocket is the smallest 3-axis stabilized camera that's currently on the market. It's so small and compact that it fits perfectly in your pocket. It looks good on paper. It can shoot 4K up to 60 frames per second, but is it any good in real life in the hands of an average consumer? Let's find out after the intro. When the Osmo Pocket was released, I was a little bit hesitant. It was not because I didn't think that the camera was looking cool and the specs were not good, but I just purchased a GoPro Hero 7 Black. So why would I need an Osmo Pocket? I'm still not sure, but let's take a closer look how big it is side by side with the GoPro Hero 7 Black. I do want to point out this is not a full review of the Osmo Pocket. There are better videos out there that will cover the technical specs, but it is a glimpse how the footage looks directly out of the camera with the standard settings. I asked one of my very good friends that just recently got the Osmo Pocket to help out and record some real life footage. Because the camera is capable of capturing 4K 60 FPS, I've decided to upload the video in 4K 30 FPS, so you will be able to replay it on 4K here on YouTube and see what it actually looks like. You do need to be aware that YouTube actually compresses the video, so it looks not as good as it would look if you had the raw file. But it will still give you a pretty good idea. Before you can use the Osmo Pocket, you need to activate the camera through the Mimo app. It does not at current state work with the DJI 4 Go app, and I'm not really sure why they decided to make a new app, but that's the way it is right now. It does work without the phone after the unit have been activated, and you can operate it through the built-in LCD touchscreen. You can't have a 3-axis gimbal laying around in your pocket. That will destroy it at some point, so it comes with a nice pouch to protect it. And that makes it a perfect fit to carry along in your pocket. Before you can record anything, you need to plug in an SD card on the side of the unit. This has to be bought separately. And if you want to make sure that you buy an SD card that's fast enough for recording 4K 60 FPS at 100 megabit, I left a link in the description below. There's a replaceable connector on the front that will allow you to connect your preferred smartphone brand to the Osmo Pocket and take advantage of the more advanced features like panorama or tilt shift. Time lapse. Tilt shift, that's something else. It's a time lapse. You can't believe how much rubbish I say sometimes. Let's look at some sample footage, first in 4K 30 FPS. Then in 60 FPS. 60 FPS footage have been slowed down by a factor 2 and see what it actually looks like. Slow motion equal 120 FPS in 1080p. Adding active track to your slow motion makes the footage look even more interesting. You need to hook up your phone to enable that feature. In this clip, I just want to show you how much help you actually are getting stabilizing your footage with the 3-axis gimbal. This is the Osmo Pocket side by side with non-stabilized footage from a person that's running. This is the kind of footage that you can expect to get directly out of the Osmo Pocket without messing with the advanced camera settings or shooting in some of the log formats and color grading it afterwards. So most people will just flick it into auto and shoot the kind of footage that you see here. Of course it's gray and not a sunny day. The footage would of course look a lot more vibrant if it was shot during a sunny day. So what do you think about the footage so far? Leave a comment below. Looking at the footage, it looks really nice, but it's clear that there's not so much dynamic range, especially not in the standard profiles. So you will have limited options color grading this afterwards. But I also noticed a little bit of movement in the vertical direction, and that is likely caused because the unit is so light. It's much easier with a heavier camera to keep it stable in the vertical direction. You can eliminate or minimize that effect by shooting at a higher frame rate, slowing down the footage. Once I get my own Osmo Pocket, and you know I gave the first one away to one of you guys, or at least I will, I don't know, depending on when you see this video, I will do a lot of head-to-head comparison against my GoPro Hero 7 Black. I'm pretty sure that this will provide some good insight and help you decide which of the two cameras you should buy. So I'm really looking forward to get my own Osmo Pocket here on the channel, so we can start doing some serious comparison and also do some nice tutorials to help you take advantage of the more advanced camera settings. Finally, I want to close this video by saying there's no really good way of mounting the Osmo Pocket right now, but DJI will soon be releasing a lot of accessories that will help you in that area. Also, there was some initial complaints about the audio and not the picture not being in focus, but that all seems to have been taken care of in the latest firmware release. And if you want to watch another video, I can recommend this or maybe this. Thank you for watching and see you on the next one.